for tonight, pag-usapan natin ang konting topic natin for tonight. So, mag-upgrade tayo ng ating SSD. So, the topic here is an old laptop upgrading from HDD to SSD. So, this particular laptop, ang Lenovo S20-30, uses a SATA hard drive. So, 500 gig din yung hard drive natin. Pero, as per request by our user, shout out kay Elaine Edward Yap, which is my high school classmate way back in 2007. Nag-request po siya ng upgrade ng SSD kasi nga mabagal daw po yung laptop. So, the performance wise is very slow. Pero given the fact na this is a Pentium dual core processor. Ay, actually, Celeron pala siya, sorry, if I'm not mistaken. Pero with this kind of upgrade, it will match the performance of the entry-level laptops today. So, this is an old model, so designed pa siya for Windows 8. But, we will upgrade this and then gagawin natin siyang Windows 10. So, how much this SSD cost? This Crucial by J Micron BX500 500 gig SATA SSD cost 2,700 pesos in ECPC, which is $49 naman. So, without further ado, i-unbox muna natin ang SSD. So, ito yung actual packaging ng J Micron Crucial BX500. So, this is one of the simplistic designs ng ating SSD. So, yun nga, madali na siyang buksan. So, ito yung actual design ng ating SSD. Usually, it comes with a 2.5. It comes with a 2.5. Yes, you can see meron din siyang instruction manual. So, this is the actual SSD. As you can see, mas lighter siya and more heat resistant. So, wala naman siyang any mechanical parts available with this kind of storage device. Only the flash memory and the memory cells. So, usually kilala si Crucial using the J Micron circuit board. So we won't go into that detail. So, we will just proceed with the upgrade and then at the same time, mag-i-install tayo ng Windows 10. So, take note, this laptop is designed with Windows 8 but can be upgraded to Windows 10. So, without further ado, let's upgrade. So, una, yan, i-remove natin muna yung mga screws ng laptop. Pero, we will be using a magnetic screw with this one para at least hindi tayo nawawalan ng ating tornilyo. So, alisin muna natin yung mga screws. This one, 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 hanggang dito. So, yung mga sides. So, pakita lang natin to get the idea. So, yan. Ilagay nyo yung mga screws on a safer place with a container. So, i-place nyo siya on a certain spot na natatanggal natin. So, we'll skip this one. We'll proceed with na nakatanggal na yung cover. So, now, naka-unscrew na lahat ng naka-undo na yung mga screws. So, next naman is bubuksan na natin yung ating base cover. So, using the pry tool naman. Take note, pag naggawa kayo ng pry tool, dahan-dahanin nyo lang. Huwag nyo siyang pupersahin. So, pakita natin yung nandito sa part na to. Let's check. Ayan, ipapakita ko na sa inyo kung paano igamitan ng pry tool. Dahan-dahanin nyo lang siya. Make sure din na battery is not plugged with the laptop para hindi siya mag-accidentally mag-power on. So, this one, yan. Dahan-dahanin nyo lang siya. Kung kaya na siyang gamitan ng daliri, yes, you may do so. So, unti-unti nyo lang siya. So, yan. Next is the other side naman. Pag na ano na siya, usually technique ko, from the right side ako naglilift ng cover. So, once na unscrew na natin lahat ng mga tornilyo, all we need to do is to lift this up. So, make sure na dahan-dahanin nyo pag-remove ng cover. Yeah, try ko siya from the left side. Pero gamitan nyo ng pry tool para mag-ano din siya, mag-lift yung yan, this one. Since ito na yung yung part na i-lift nyo siya ng dahan-dahan. Dahan-dahanin nyo na yung pag-lift. So, as you can see, the hard drive is still there. Now, gagawin naman natin next is to remove this one and replace with an SSD. So, we're going to use the screw again. Remove this one by one. Ganyan. Until na pwede na siyang i-detach dun sa SATA. Always make sure na you are working with na naka-ground na kayo para at least hindi mag-static yung kuryente dun sa hard drive, sa ating circuit board. So this one. So next is check natin yung mga cables kung may matatamaan ba or wala. This one, double check natin. Since ito kasi may nakadikit, yan, make sure nyo na dandahanin nyo din yung pag-remove. Dahil meron siya dito mga nakadikit pa na glue, some sort of glue. So, yan, wala na siya. Wala na yung hard drive. So, the next part is this one. Remove the screws here. This time naman, we're going to use this one. So, yan. Make sure na umiikot yung ating tornilyo. So, tanggalin natin. Sorry. So, make sure na you apply enough force. So, yan. Tanggalin natin. So, we'll remove the screws. One by one hanggang sa maalis na natin yung apply the right amount of force para at least mag-twist siya. So yan, ang form niya is nakaganyan siya. Tanggalin mo lang. So ilagay mo muna yung bracket here. Next procedure is i-attach na natin tong SSD. Push mo siya ng ganyan, ilapag mo this way, i-mount mo siya on a bracket like this. So, gagawin naman natin is ibabalik na natin yung mga screws natin, mga tornilyo. So, one by one, ang technique ko, criss-cross ako, baliktaran para hindi maging stable na kaagad siya dun sa mga succeeding na screws. Yan o. Kabit mo siya ng ganyan. Yan. So, naka-ano siya, naka-hold na siya. Pero you need to complete yung process ng pag-i-screw. So I guess you get the idea. Yan. Yan. So lagay mo siya dyan. Lagay mo siya dyan. Yan. So andyan siya. So firmly na siya na naka-mount sa bracket. Next is ibabalik natin yung ating SSD, or ikakabit na natin yung bago nating SSD sa SATA port. Simple lang naman siya. Mount this one. So i-move mo lang tong mga cables. Diyan. So once na nandyan na siya, press it forward. So gagawin natin is to press this one forward, hanggang sa mag-bite na siya dun sa port. The next is babalik na natin yung mga screw, mga tornilyo. So again, criss-cross method ulit ang ginagawa ko. Iwan yung screw. So yun, balik natin. So paisa-isa tayo ng kabit. Ayan. This one, balik natin. So may magnet kasi yung ating speaker, so umikit siya. So make sure na nakakabit na siya. So wiggle mo lang siyang konti. I guess it's good na. Then next, we'll put this cover back. So balik mo lang siya. Make sure na nagki-click lahat ng ano, you will hear a clicking sound. Pag nakita mo yung clicking sound niyan, that is the time na you will be able to return the screws or maibalik yung mga screw. So isa-isahin mo lang siya. Here, this one. So itong mataba na to is here. So itong isa pang mataba na screw dito. So ayun nga, patapos na tayo magkabit ng mga screws. Once na ikabit na natin, we will be installing Windows 10 ulit. So yun nga, sabi ko nga, by the way, i-discuss natin yung konti. We will be discussing a little about this particular thing, na particular topic. So, may nagtanong sa akin if makaka-apekto ba sa performance ng isang laptop or desktop kung ipa-partition ko ng SSD. Well, for me, yes and no. Yes, pero very little lang yung magiging magiging factor niya sa performance, pero it will still perform the way it should. So yan, so well then natapos na natin yung pagkabit ng SSD. So again, thank you for your support. So babalik na rin natin yung mga rubber boots ng laptop. So this one, double check nyo lang din yung mga butas. Make sure na it is firmly attached. So again, thank you for your support, and syempre we will be posting a separate video how to install Windows 10. So this is the third version ng ating topic. So this is the third upload for the second part ng ating video. So again, thank you very much for your support. And sa mga bago, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Fumitwik TV. And like this video kung na-deliver natin tamang, or we have given the right information for you all YouTubers, at the same time for our viewers and Fuminatics. And click the notification bell para maging updated kayo sa mga video. So we will proceed now with the Crystal Disc Mark benchmark testing. So yun nga, we will now install Windows 10 first. So see you on the next video. Babush.